Hello everyone, BBGDU here, and today I'm just going to be doing a quick Photoshop tutorial, which is something that I've never done on this channel before, but I am very familiar with Photoshop. I've been using it for quite a while. I've been using it, God, since I was maybe 9 years old, something like that. So today I'm just going to be showing you how to create kind of like a nice blurred, kind of coloured photo for maybe like your phone background, computer background, any kind of background that you want, or you could just use it just as a normal picture. But today I'm going to be doing it for a phone background. Now I have the iPhone 5, so when you get into Photoshop, just click File, New, and the default screen size for an iPhone 5 is the width of 640 and the height of 1136 in pixels. So this is the size that I'm going to be using. Obviously, if you want to create it for a desktop wallpaper or your Facebook cover picture, Twitter cover picture, whatever you want, then you can obviously set it to whatever size that is. But for today, I'm just going to be using the default size for a phone background. So once you've done that, make sure the background content is on white. Don't set it to a background color or transparent because it just won't come out right. So it's very important that you click a white background. So once you've done that, just click OK. And now what you want to do is you just want to create kind of like the color effects and make them kind of blurred. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming over to my palette here and I'm going to click the brush tool. And so when you click the brush tool, click the drop down menu at the top here. And I'm just going to be using a blurred circular brush, which are the default brushes that come to Adobe Photoshop. I'm using Adobe Photoshop CS2, by the way. You can use whatever version of Photoshop you want. This tutorial is so simple, you don't have to download anything, it's all just on Photoshop. So I'm going to be using one of these blurred kind of brushes, but I'm going to be using it as size 300, just so I can fit more colours on and so it doesn't look too kind of claustrophobic, if you like. So once you've selected your brush, you can go to the colour palette down here and just select. What I usually do is I usually go from the top to bottom, doing different types of colours. So I'm just going to start with a nice pastel-y typed red. And all you want to do is just literally just stroke it down. Just literally stroke it. It really doesn't matter how messy you make this look. It just it literally just turns out perfect at the end. So I'm going to do maybe a bit of purple, I suppose. Just kind of here. And then go down to this blue. I'm going to use maybe like a nice pastel typed coloured blue like this. And just literally fill in all the white gaps. I don't actually like using this type of blue only because it's a bit too vibrant for me. Obviously you can use whatever colour you like, but I'm just going to skip down more to the greeny type pastel colours. So I'm going to choose this colour. So just literally do streaks of different types of colours that you like. And I might just finish off doing maybe an orange just down here, and then make sure that you fill in the white gaps as well. So I might just come back up here. So obviously because I've kind of gone over the red's kind of faded, so I'm just going to add some more red, but this like type of pastel-y typed red, I'm just going to fill in the white gaps here. So you should end up with something like this. Now at the minute it looks a bit odd and a bit strange, but now what you want to do is go to the top and click Filter, Blur, and Gaussian Blur. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm really not sure. But anyway, you go to Blur and then Gaussian Blur, this one. Now when you click it, it should automatically come up with something like this. Now as you can tell, I've been practicing doing this, so obviously mine's already automatically blurred. But basically just select the blur which you think's more appropriate for you. I usually take it more past kind of 70. I'm going to put it on 88. I think that's quite good, unless it turns out better if I drag it up a bit more. No, sorry, I'm going to drag it up a bit more. Okay, I'm going to leave mine on 138.5. And as you can see, it's kind of made like this nice kind of pastel-y blended in kind of mix of colours, which would look good on a phone background, on a wallpaper background. You'll be able to see your icons clearer. So once you have your completed blurred kind of look, all you can do is just save it. I'm just going to save mine in. I'm just going to save mine as blurred background. Now make sure you set the setting when you save it to a PNG file, or else it comes out a bit kind of jaggedy and not very sharp, and it all looks a bit horrible. So I'm just going to save mine as that, so save. And then click OK, and then there you have it. You have a nice, smooth, kind of blurred in, abstract typed kind of colour blend, which does look really nice on a phone background. Obviously, you could use any colour that you like. If you kind of wanted like a theme, I guess that you could use like maybe lighter reds and then darker reds, and that will give it sort of like a reddy, blurred typed, that will give it sort of a red typed blurry feel to the picture. But that is basically how you do it. You don't have to download anything, works with any type of Photoshop. So yeah, if you want me to do any more Photoshop tutorials, please make sure you comment on the video. Also like this video, maybe share it with your friends. So yeah, that's it really. So I thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.